Welcome back. My foot's still sore, but not nearly as bad, so we've moved back to the chair. Also, variety. We got some days today. That's been the case. If there is a day that there are no days, I don't know what I'm going to do for a video, but I will still do a video. We'll jump that hurdle if it ever comes up. Let's get into today's days, though. Starting off with National Teflon Day. We had steel, and we're like, steel's not strong enough, we need stronger steel. I don't think that's actually how we got to Teflon, but it's one of these tough metal... polymer? No, it's not polymer. Polymer thing. What? I don't remember what these called. Like metal compounds, I guess? I don't remember. Sure, we covered it in chemistry or physics. It would be chemistry, wouldn't it? But I don't remember. God, high school is so fucking long ago now. Today is also National Tartan Day, and unlike Argyle, I think it was, I don't think I need to bring up a picture of tartan. But while we're talking about Scottish things, Drew McIntyre won the championship, and that's fucking fantastic, because we finally have a British World Championship. And while I'm talking about wrestling, that Firefly Funhouse match, though, more of that, please. All companies, never alone just WWE. More of that. Yes, that was great. I want more of that, please. Let's move on. National Caramel Popcorn Day, because we had National Caramel Day yesterday, so now caramel flavored popcorn. I don't know if those two things are linked at all, but other than the fact that they're both caramel related, caramel popcorn. Most popcorn's fine. I like popcorn for the most part. I'm sure there'll be some popcorn out there that has an awful topping on it, but popcorn in general's great. Love popcorn. National Sorry Charlie Day seems to just genuinely refer to people being rejected and stuff like I don't know. It was a weird one. It was a weird sounding one. It's a weird sounding one even without trying to read the description, and then the description doesn't really help. But the main crux of it was, yeah, apologize. Let me read it again, because maybe it'll make more sense this time. But I don't think it will somehow, because I'll remember it being very strange. How to observe. This is a little how. I haven't really talked about this website much, like the actual website itself and how it's structured, because it's structured in some very strange ways. But there's a little how to observe these days in most of them, and the first line in this is, make a list of times that you've been turned down, because it's just remembering rejections. Just remember your failures. Be even more depressed than you are now, because everyone's at least a little bit depressed because of Stockholm syndrome. Wait, no, that's not how Stockholm syndrome works. That's literally the opposite of how Stockholm syndrome works, I think. Don't know. But yeah, everyone's a little bit depressed at the moment just because, lack of stuff to do, mass virus, constant death. More constant death than usual, I should clarify. But yeah, rejection. Interesting topic for a day. Even interesting, Sorry Charlie as a name is even more interesting and weird, and yeah, good. Okay. National Student Athletes Day. This is one of those things that's kind of more American, because you do more. You put more emphasis on, you actually televise college football and college basketball and stuff. We don't. We don't really have I don't know. I don't think we do anyway. I don't really watch a lot of sports. Weirdly enough, I actually prefer your sports, America. I prefer the American sports to our sports, because our sports are awful. You have American football, we have rugby. You can throw forward, your game immediately makes more sense. I never got that rule in rugby. It seems really stupid. You can only throw to people that are behind you. Well, I'll turn around then. That doesn't work, but the rule is stupid. We have actual football, which is just fucking awful, and has far too many rules that make no sense. What the fuck is offside? No one actually try and explain it to me. I won't listen, because I don't care. You have basketball. Basketball is probably one of my favorite sports to watch. Back in 2012, back when we just thought the world was going to end. And we had the Olympics here. I watched quite a bit of the basketball. And the shooting. Which, I don't know what that says about me. Like, I think those are the two main things I watched. Yeah. And judo. Bit of judo. Like me some judo. Did judo in primary school, me. Don't know how much of it I remember or how much I could do. It's just seeped into my subconscious. I'm a fucking sleeper agent. That's what it is. Actually, that brings it full circle, doesn't it? That's me talking about student. That's technically me being a student and sports. So that's yeah, sure. And finally, it's New Beers Eve. This is the best thing I've read. Tomorrow is National Beer Day. Spoilers, but today is National New Beers Eve, which is the only Eve that has ever truly needed to exist, because it's time to get the bevs in. Good luck, because most people just buy Corona. No one else is doing it because they're all avoiding it because it's got a similar name to the thing. Yeah, it's time to get the bevs in, boys. It's New Beers Eve. Good beer day tomorrow. We need to get some bevs in. It's like, and I think that again. This website is American. That is the most British fucking thing on this entire list. It's like, no, we're gonna get some drinks in for tomorrow, and then we might as well get some drinks in for today as well, because there's no way we don't drink half of it today if we just buy drink for tomorrow. It's such a British thing. I don't know, do Americans pre-drink? Because that feels like a thing that's very British. The idea of drinking before going out. I've mentioned before, I basically didn't go out in uni, but I was around for I generally supplied the entertainment for pre-drinks, even though I didn't go out, because I have some very fun drinking games. I have one very specific drinking game, of which there are probably quite a lot of stories floating around just within my suit, within the people that have played it with me, never alone people who haven't played, people who are completely unconnected to me playing it. But those were your days of the day. That's the last one. As fantastic as it is. Subscribe to this shit, this weird fucking bullshit, because this is hilarious. I'm having a good time. You having a good time? I hope you're having a good time. This is supposed to be an entertainment show. With the small undertone of education. But it's mostly an entertainment show. Share this video just share this video. I don't care if there's no condition there. Just do it, because God knows YouTube won't. Of course God knows. At least a God knows, because I am one. Been over this. If you're new, it's part of the canon. If you are new and you haven't got caught up with this series, do get caught up with this series. It's not that bad overall. I would say it's good overall. There are some episodes that are worse than others. I will say that with absolute certainty. There are some episodes that are weirder than others. Like, my level of crazy fluctuates regularly. So sometimes videos are very normal, sometimes they're boring, some of them are random characters, sometimes random shit happens, sometimes we play video games for reasons, sometimes I'm sitting on the floor, dead. Which is like 5 days into the series, which was good. So go and get caught up here if you haven't. And also, subscribe if you haven't. I know I said that already, but I've told you to get caught up. So if you're here, if you are currently getting caught up and you haven't subscribed and you're here, now is your point to subscribe, I think. Embrace the chaos. We're all mad down here. And change the world. Let's change the world. It's the goal. It will always be the goal. Change the fucking world. See you tomorrow. Ta-ra.